Wait a minute. Can we talk about? Did we talk about the girl that got shot last week?
Nah, I kind of showed the video, but we didn't know what really happened.
We didn't talk
Let's
about
get into that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
What's going on? Hey, get down, get down, get down, get down.
Look at those.
Okay, so wait. They're scrapping.
Hey, listen, this is the alleged story. Okay, so this is the little girl's house right now. These girls came over there to fight her allegedly, right?
Okay. The little girl, the one with the pink on.
No.
Those are the two girls that came to fight her.
Or a girl. We don't know. I don't know who's who. I'm not going to act like I do. But what I'm saying is she's back there. You'll see whenever buddy gets that camera, you look straight back between them cars, right in there, in that area. Now, we don't know who's who was what, but allegedly, she called the cops first when they came to her house. So she had the presence of mind to do that, right?
Michaela called the cops.
That's what they're saying. They say
Is it Ma'Khia?
Miss Bryant, the little girl that questioned it, whatever.
Okay.
And so when he gets out the car, this is immediately what he's seeing, right?
Right.
Okay, so play that.
What's going on?
That's the girl that came to fight her.
That's one of them right there. Because now she has her down. Now she goes after the other girl in pink.
Let's see the dude with the kick. That's a guy that tried to field goal someone else.
So, and she has a knife in her hand.
She has a knife in her hand.
She swung it twice, allegedly.
And you can see he pulls his gun out right when he sees the knife.
Now guns out.
Right here, he sees the knife.
Jesus.
And he's saying, "You shot my baby." So, is that his daughter?
I don't know who.
Damn.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, I feel like you, Joe, a little bit.
It's a tough scenario. It really is.
Are they saying the cop is wrong?
Some people are, a lot of people are. You know what I'm saying? They're saying I don't know how to get into this.
Yeah,
Go
man,
ahead.
because there's so many levels to it because
Or you could unpack this a few different ways.
yeah, people
Right.
feel a lot of different ways. I'm gonna just say how I feel about it.
That's all you want to do.
For me, I feel like at the moment when you see the knife, I wish that the training was in this situation. If it's a knife, why not pull out the taser and use that? Why choose the right versus the left? That's my only thing. I get it that his training says, yo, you can one up and you can protect the citizen, but I'm like,
Or who's being attacked by the person wielding the knife and swinging it
I wish that a taser was
Do we know where she was shot?
in her
in
back.
the back? Yep.
In the
4
back?
times.
I think that might be my biggest gripe thing. Because I mean,
Why don't you shoot at the leg?
yeah.
I was
just
told
to
that
cover
I was
because-
told that police training is shoot to kill.
Always.
Oh, really?
It's not shoot to, because they can still get hurt or they can still retaliate.
Okay.
So it's like shoot to kill.
And my dude the other day said that they're taught not to shoot at the leg because if it hits the ground and ricochets, it can hit somebody else.
So and he
Not sure how
he
true
doesn't.
it is.
Okay. Man, this is a rough one.
It really is.
My only question is
a
like I just don't
15-year-old
understand how like they're able to apprehend like
White
mass murderers.
White terrorists.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like
say it.
even not just white terrorists, any terrorists.
I
But
think it's easier to apprehend someone who's not directly
Or actively
Actively
shooting.
actively
doing
doing something.
Right.
Actively doing something like that right there. She's really trying to
right.
hurt or kill something, and I mean that's just his reaction. I don't know, man. I hate speaking on stuff like this, but it's really hard.
But
He
listen,
probably didn't know that she was 15.
no, she,
It's not even the age matters.
real
It's just
question,
like it's a person.
He just pulled up, so I guarantee you he had no idea which one was which.
Right.
He just sees the
They
knife
just seen the knife and then attack her.
and he reacted. And that's why I say I wish the training was different because is he wrong for protecting the girl in the pink? No.
He's not wrong.
Is he, you know what I mean? I just wish that it was the taser.
But you can't go like, oh man.
Because honestly, for me, people and
I
everybody,
feel like he could have went in there and just and yoked her up, put her with a good full Nelson.
Nah, man, you grabbing somebody with a
I
knife.
felt like a good full Nelson could have happened. There's two women.
I'm gonna tell
Would you
now,
do it?
Would you? I was just about to say that.
I wouldn't have had a choice.
As a cop,
Or say I'm not a
you
cop,
supposed
say
to
I'm
be
a guy.
trained to whoop some ass. You feel me? And fuck some shit up. Like y'all supposed to lift. Y'all supposed to be in shape. You're supposed to be able to attack. You're supposed to be able to what's it called? Restrain some of them motherfuckers. You feel me?
I'll be honest. I'm not grabbing nobody with a knife. I'm not grabbing her with a
I heard
knife.
you.
You got a bulletproof vest on and shit, bro. Like,
I'm trying to
come
tell
on,
you,
man. Not you, Murray, but like your bitch ass over there go grab him, man. Quit doing that shit. Go grab that girl. That's how I feel.
I feel you.
You feel
That's
me?
a tough one.
I'm only talking about like myself. Like if I chose to be a police officer, you know that there's a strong possibility of you getting killed in the line of duty.
Mm-hmm.
You're signing up for that shit.
And that's why
But
we
they're
use
not
the
going
taser.
into that situation like they're not becoming cops like knowing that. They're doing it because they think it's a career that can provide for their family. A lot of people don't go to the army like with the idea of like, oh yeah, I'm going to get shot. I'm possibly get shot. They're just like, man, all I got to do is do these 4 years, and I'm gonna go ahead and get a college degree afterwards.
Yeah, make a way out of nowhere sometimes.
Right. So I don't think like they're thinking.
Well, I feel like what has to happen, like the cop, they got to go through a whole new training. You know, it has to happen.
So you're saying police reform, like
Yeah.
something needs to be done on some level.
Yeah, like with all of I'm talking like nationwide. Like, okay, we need to rewrite this rule book and training book and instructions on like how to apprehend, how to de-escalate
But here's
situations.
the thing,
Because
You won't get any cops.
But look at this though. Yeah, you
I
won't.
disagree. You
No,
get
you won't. You
people
won't
in
get
the-
any cops. Though they'd have to raise the pay up so much. They'd have to raise.
That's something they need to do.
I agree. But the
I
pay.
mean, taxes would actually get raised more, like, you know what I mean? Because training would cost more.
Yeah.
You know what
Training
I'm
would
saying?
training would cost more. It would be so much. Yeah, it would be.
But I think if you
It'd be
do,
hard to get a cop.
I think if you do that, like if you have like a, you know, maybe like a certain level of college degree that you have to have to go along with it. And I think in these
I'm not gonna
situations,
say that college is bullshit. I'm just saying like
yeah, but I just feel like there's something about
There
that
needs to be
4-year
education and
degree
training.
and being able to finish. it.
yeah, man, they got to change that
maturity
around.
level.
Like, it can't go directly straight to pull shoot. I'm not saying stop the shoot to kill, but it's like it should be a step before pulling the gun
That's
out.
what we're trying to say now. But what I'm saying is, I mean, you look at the video; it looks crazy. He pulls up, a girl's getting attacked with
There's
the knife,
literally
falls back through him. Some guy, and then he's like this. He sees the knife. He sees, goes 1, 2. I mean,
There's nothing that he could have did before the.
I feel like
the
he
reaction was-
could have shot the wrong. He could have shot the wrong person.
Yeah,
You feel me? There was a group out. There was a crowd. Anybody could have got shot.
And everybody argues with me when I say I would use the taser. They say, "But what if that was your daughter over there?" Honestly,
I feel that
if
way
you,
too.
Man, if you came to bang, you came here to bang. You put yourself in this situation. So I'm using the taser. You know what I'm saying? If something happens to you, you should have never been here.
hold on, man.
You should have
What
never
we
been
saying?
here. The girl in the pink.
Yeah, but
Watch
how's-
this, watch this,
again,
watch this.
How's he know?
I'm running a
Watch this.
taser.
Hey, Murray, do you carry a gun or a taser?
A gun.
Oh.
Right, word is bond.
What?
like I'm saying, you telling the police to go straight taser,
Well-
and you would have used a taser, but like
You
that's
talking about personally if I was in this situation?
I'm talking personally in life now. Like
You
your
asked
first
the
result
question, if
isn't.
that's your daughter.
If this is my daughter, first off, I wouldn't have. Let's get over here to them. Because dad got his daughter killed. If that's his daughter, he got her killed.
Where?
Oh, the dude in the
The one
gray?
that
That's
tried
not
to
even.
field goal
That's a
shorty.
kid.
Oh, that's a kid. That's a big ass kid. God damn it, that's a
Man,
big
you,
ass.
you live in Beaver Falls. You see some huge kids here.
But all I'm saying is like he ran past her the first time and punched the kid, and he didn't break her up. First off, who tries to fight somebody when the police show up? When the police, teachers, principals show up, everybody stops fighting.
That's not true.
I've always hated
No.
those
I'm
people.
not gonna lie.
But
I
here's my
turned
thing,
up.
though.
I used to turn up when the people came because I knew somebody was gonna hold me back.
But
With a knife?
What, nigga? What? You think I give a fuck, nigga, about Mister? You think I give a fuck about Mr. Mastrodi, nigga? You think I give a fuck that Mr. I'm outside Mr. Mastrodi's class,
Mr.
snapping the fuck out?
no, that was
hilarious.
mad
He ain't gonna come out here and do shit. Are you Mr. Mastrodi?
Did you tell that story online? That shit was hilarious.
Hell yeah, I got into it with this dude Caldy in high school, nigga. Only reason I got into him because he was fresh as fuck. Like, dude was
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
yeah, fresh, and I couldn't tell him, man. I just think you fresh, because he gripped. I'm like, man, you always mugging me, and I'm like, I want to tell him he just dresses nice, but but I couldn't because he hold me. So I'm like, man, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I'm about that shit out here.
This is a hard one for me.
It really is. If that's not her dad, then I feel you, Joe.
No,
If
but
that's,
what I'm saying is, it's disappointing on a lot of levels from a 15-year-old girl who's really just starting to wipe her own ass. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even driving these streets. She ain't even really did nothing. But yeah, she's got the presence of mind to call the police. But then when the police get there, it's kind of like, it's a known. These is not your friends showing up.
She could have also killed that other girl.
Allegedly. Like, but I mean, I'm saying, like, is she trained to stab? Is she an assassin? Like, I don't. The girl might have got cut up. Yeah, you're right. And he's doing his training, quote unquote.
Right.
I think we're all in agreement that, like, training. All I'm saying is just like this. I understand why a lot of people are mad about it because, I mean, if you want to know about black people, obviously you got to ask a white person, right? Because we got all the answers all of a sudden. No, I mean, just saying. Like, when I try to understand it from all angles, like, it just seems like it's just always death.
Yeah.
It's just, no matter what situation you see, dead. They're always dead. And it's been like that forever.
Yeah.
And it's almost to the point now where it's like, I think the biggest detriment on some level is cameras for all these things. Because I feel like people in the black community have been telling everybody, everybody's been like, shut up.
Right.
Like, it ain't that bad. It's that like that for everybody. And now it's like, oh, now we see it.
Yeah.
Or not just this level.
Why would you think it's a detriment?
Because now they show you and they still don't care. And they're showing you they don't.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
That's real.
I've been telling you, now you can see it, and so what? And I'm still like, come on, man, you got to understand their side. Like, what the fuck is we talking about? It's always murder in every situation.
Let me ask my black counterpart some questions. Were you trained how to deal with police if you were pulled over?
yeah, at a very young age.
So who?
Were you, Tajak?
Yeah, 100%.
Were you?
By my dad, not really my mom. My dad was just always on some, shut up, call me, don't say nothing.
So who trains you, Uncle Al?
Pretty much everybody. Just random specific conversations after things that have happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just stating like, yo, this is what could happen. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you listen to them.
Isn't that
You know what I'm
crazy?
saying? And it didn't matter the age. I remember having that talk at 5 years old. It wasn't about police, but it was about racism. You
So
know,
it
after we
was
left the restaurant.
lightly done in my household. It was more done by my uncle, but 100% I learned from a lot of it, just the movies and the shit you see on TV. I mean, everything that you see on TV is just like, oh shit, this happened. Let me chill out if I ever get in any type of encounter with any type of cop or anything like that. So
Right, because you kind of understand that provoked or unprovoked, like something could go seriously bad. And I need to be on my best
right.
behavior
I mean,
for
I
whatever
just
reason.
just from seeing things.
Was it your
and hearing-
granddad a cop?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he was. Shout out to that OG.
And he was one that you actually heard people respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like one of those ones.
Every time I
where-
talk to old white people, I always bring him up.
Yeah.
Then they
Big
like,
John.
oh,
Big
we
John.
can accept him. He's cool. He's all right. Big John's cool.
But I think that's another thing that needs instituted, like some type of either, if you can't get them to come from the community, they got to somehow be involved in the community. Because I think the more you know people, the less you run into these situations. Like Philando Castile was in the car with his family, and the guy, because this is a high crime area, and he's from Blackhawk, and he's policing down here in Beaver Falls. He's been scared to come here his whole life, and he's now a cop. And you know what I'm saying? So now
I feel like you didn't need to get specific because
no pun.
I don't think like anybody's actually.
Just think, because when I went to
'cause-
college, and I
'cause to
would
me,
talk
that's
to
community.
when I would talk to people from Blackhawk and Beaver, they'd be like, "Have you ever been shot at?" You know what I'm saying? They really have
How
perceptions.
many fights did you see in
of
high
being
school? When I
down
was at
here.
Geneva, that's how it was.
So
weird.
people do have kids on College Hill. The neighbor kids was telling me they'd never been downtown. I'm like, what?
That sounds crazy.
That's crazy. You know, what I mean? It's not that bad, but it has perceptions. But imagine becoming a cop in this area that you've been afraid.
It probably
of your whole
is
life.
really bad.
Feel
We're
me?
just so used to seeing fiends and
You mean
people getting beat up and stuff
Big
like
Unk.
that. So it just seems
Yeah, imagine riding.
it seems really normal to us. Like we see Titty, and Titty seems normal. Kids on College Hill be like, "What the hell is he riding a bike with just socks on?" And I don't think nothing of it.
But
They're like, what?
Speaking of neighbors banging, they showed up. This happened. You're on spot. It's like
As soon as he pulled up, he started busting shit.
yeah, but I got empathy because like
He
this
didn't
is what
start
I know. This is what I'm trying to do.
Huh?
He didn't start busting as soon as he pulled out.
It wasn't
He
that
saw
long.
the girl flying at her, and then saw the girl with the knife right there, and then she ran towards that other girl. So that's when
He had
drew.
reason to pull his gun, is what I'm saying.
But
He
why
had
is it
reason.
always
He
the
could
gun?
have tackled
That's
her.
why-
He could have tackled her.
Why does it always? I mean, like I don't know, man.
Because people are scary.
Would have took it
No,
down.
I feel what
He's
you're
a
saying.
regular. He's a
I can
regular
see
guy.
what
People
I'm
are
buying
scary.
murder. I'm buying murder taser.
Right, and be like, hold this.
I'm not the police. I'm not a trained
I'm gonna get him a rape whistle.
professional. I'm not a trained. And if I was here, I most likely know them, and I'm breaking this bullshit up.
Nah, man. I just said.
Or at least like put the knife down, just bang it out. Hurry up, come on, bang it out.
See,
Nah, this whole thing's just
in this
sad.
situation right here, there's no way in the world I'm going over there when she has a knife. Me personally, like
If that was-
sorry,
if that
sorry.
was
You know what I
Brick.
mean, like obviously,
Do you
my
think he's gonna be
condolences and my
charged?
heart out. There's no chance he's getting charged. on
Right,
this.
that's I feel the same way.
he's not
Because it's
getting charged.
expected that the police are allowed to do these things, and they're behind this shield of whatever. It just seems so crazy to me when you just think about how fast it happened, how easy it was, and it was just kind of like it's just so hard for me. You know what I mean? Just to accept that like people can just. I mean, she's gone. I mean, it's over now.
Just die.
Right.
And it's like it
I
doesn't.
just keep thinking to myself, like after watching me just sitting here for these past 10 minutes, if I'm the cop in that situation, I'm blaming her too.
I'm not.
I really was hoping Rico wouldn't say shit because I was like, as soon as he said he didn't see it, I was like, bet. I didn't want to talk about this.
Yeah, like me in that same situation.
With your
Me
training,
being-
with what you
with their training.
or what you expect a cop to do, like and that's what's even more
She
sad.
pulled a knife out. She was about to end something.
But you think that, but how many stabbings end up in death? You know how many times you got to stab somebody for them to die?
That's why you use a taser.
But I'm just saying, but you still can't take
a
the
knife,
risk
bro.
of a artery or whatever. I understand that too. But what I'm saying is, everybody's good at being a Monday morning quarterback. Let's be honest. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like I said. It's just fucked up and sad all the way around, and
It is.
it's even more fucked up and sad that like on some level.
I'm just glad I just don't want to put myself in any
right.
one
He
of
was
those
so
situations.
comfortable doing that. He kind of like he knew that he was kind of.
But you know when the cops show up, that's kind of like the MO whenever they're dealing with.
Especially when they come
People
to our
of color.
neighborhoods. If this is our neighborhood, yup.
Like you didn't have to tell me what this video was about to be, and I was
Did he put out a statement or anything?
No, it's over for that because I'm never just gonna let this shit die down. They're gonna be like, you seen the video, DA, you see what it is. This trailer.
Oh, yeah,
says
he's
this,
getting
this.
nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
He's walking out of this scot-free.
And this
sucks.
Right. The policing.
But
needs to
even if like he
change.
gets nothing, okay, I get it from the guidelines of the law and how they've got it set up. But nobody's gonna even think to be like, man, like there's like whenever that shit happened with Mike Brown and just like the lack of remorse that guy had, he was like he attacked me, and I was like, word, like I've seen people shot at. I never remember somebody running at the bullets.
Never.
You know what I mean?
Never.
Over somebody walking in the street. And he was just like, I know you. And he was just so confident with it. And I was like, I feel like they've been trained to be like, just cold. Just like, these are always legal kills. Like, it's like when you go to war, it's like, I could just blame anybody and just be like, thought it was a pistol, thought it was a gun or whatever. But even, they say overseas, they're held to a higher standard than police in the United States. So it's kind of like, where are we at with this? You know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to take a look at this? Biden?
Exactly. That's what you ran your campaign on.
True story.
There's been 5 killings on Biden's watch.
There's been a lot of shit.
And what, he passed an executive order for the Asians? Because
You think Biden got something to do with this?
No, I'm just saying in
you
general,
can
he talked
definitely
about
have
it though.
influence. He just passed something for the Asians, an
Biden
executive
don't
order
got
because
nothing to do with none of these killings.
No, not directly. But what I'm saying is, he can make it be like, okay,
Explain.
we
I want to hear this.
like we can change these orders of if we go outside and an Asian dude talks crazy to you, right? You blam off on him. It's an instant hate crime because of a bill he just passed. That means you getting extra years for no reason just because of his ethnicity. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So if a cop can run into any situation and blame anybody for his feelings about whatever, you know what I mean? There's little to no repercussions. What was Chauvin? The first cop or like the 5th cop in the last 20 years or whatever. I don't know how many it was. You know what I'm saying?
charged.
And he had to really it had to be that blatant for him to be like, damn, that shit looks crazy. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is there's no repercussions on any level. Like
There is none.
there's literally no movement.
their families,
at all.
their family's gonna get paid by taxpayers, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna work out. Whether it is or
You could even
isn't.
change that. That could be changed that it comes out of the police department's budget. Why does it have to come from the taxpayers? That could be something. I think anything to make officers think like, dang, I don't want to deal with
Right.
that.
Why don't you kill anybody? Because you like, there's gonna be this repercussion, whether you feel right or wrong.
Even in the military.
Everything has to be the exact right thing. There has to be. You have to damn near be shot to defend yourself, or shot. You know what I mean? With a legal carry arm. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things have to line up, and those things do happen. Home invasion. That guy better not be running out your front door.
It's like
and
when
evading you, and then you shoot him.
Or you're
it's
booked.
over. Yeah, that's
It's
what
like-
I'm saying.
it's like when it
there's
comes
there's
to-
no checks and balances with this. Is what it seems.